June sales, we were 15% above last year as far as unit sales, so that's a good positive.
People are still excited. Affordability, let's talk about affordability. We talked about that some last week. Home prices combined with interest rates are so affordable now, it is still a great time to buy, and people need to understand that.
If you can be qualified to buy a house, and these folks here can help you with that, if you're qualified to buy a house and going to stay in there for a couple of years or more, I mean, this is an excellent opportunity. It's the perfect storm. You've got a huge selection of inventory of homes.
Buyer's market, you said that.
And the values that are out there. I mean, so you see them at their best price, their most competitive price, because there is that inventory out there. And then secondly, the low interest rates, and coupled to that, you've got to take advantage of that if you can.
Well, I agree with that. The affordability is something that you had mentioned, and when you combine low interest rates with low sales prices, it's just the time to buy. You can't get a better time.
And our market's one of the most affordable around too. I mean, as you start to look at it compared to other areas, so that's the other compound thing. It's just that regionally, this is a great place to be.
We said earlier, in the show, that Randy was going to have to take off a little bit early, and I'm not sure when that is, but I wanted to talk a little bit about his job as a real estate agent. Randy, this is your second term as president of the Chattanooga Association of Realtors. Kind of want to know, which was the more challenging period?
Well, it's definitely two different markets. I was president of the association in 2001. So again, we were in a seller's market during that area of time too as well, and we had low interest rates back then too as well. So there's definitely more challenging. We have a lot more things as a realtor. The internet has exploded as far as a key tool to our business.
Right.
Now 90% of home buyers looking on the internet to buy a house. I mean, that's just phenomenal. If you look at that in 2001, it's probably 60–70% maybe. So we've had to learn to enhance our business, to change to the way of the general public, and now we have social media out there too.
I was going to say that the old website stuff's not enough anymore. You really need to be
interaction.
Did they even make those large books anymore where they publish all the homes?
No, they went out actually in 2000, I believe 2001. When I was actually president last time. Those went away then.
How many people have flipped through? Here's the Christmas book.
It's like the real estate Bible.
I can't say that, because it's going to take too much for the pictures to
Exactly.
You can't have it. Hold it to your chest, yes. So so it's a very distinct differences there. One thing I will say is the market is trending back to about that early 2000 sales trend. So, and the number of realtors that are in our association is about the same as it was in the 2000.
I see new members on the site. There are a lot of new members on the site.
Yeah, we always going to have that. I mean,
is the number of realtors, is that number growing? Is it?
Well, no. Actually, I mean, there has been a steady decline since 2007. So, I mean, you've seen it trending down. But again, I think that we're seeing, just like sales, more of a correction to the market of the realtor pool that will be out there, more normal than what we need. So
I was proud of you when you came in this year, and I think this has been a critical year nationally, but also for Chattanooga, for our economy, for our home sales. I was real proud, and I probably should have said that, but you've done a heck of a job.
Well, I appreciate that.
There's some major innovations. I think you've carried it through and led the way. You've done a heck of a job. What are some of the innovations? I have two in mind in particular that you've instituted this year at CAR.
Well, we're getting the words out with sales and doing that in a video way.
I love that video.
Yeah,
I love the
video's
video.
So, people are more apt to watch that video than they are to read the sales stats from it.
How do they find that video?
You can go to www.chatrealtors.com. That's CHATT Realtors, REALTORS.com.
It's a great video. Let me recommend it to you. It covers the national, it covers the local, it covers the historic trend. It's just a good video with a lot of good information.
And that's a monthly update on that video.
Actually, and some quarterlies, and we're definitely doing it monthly. We're going to move into some more periodic updates too. They're going to be quicker. You're going to see some stats a lot ahead of time of what you see now. Also, you can look that up, Chattanooga Association of Realtors on Facebook, and just be in there too.
They're on
And you
Facebook.
can like their
You
page.
can like.
You can like their
You can like
page.
their page.
Right.
You know, I've seen some pages you can't like. Where's the like button on? So I've seen some pages that don't have a like button.
You've been blocked.
You've been
on some of
blocked
those,
from
Richard.
I've
liking
been
their
blocked. I've been
page.
blocked from those. Okay, so never mind. Now my feelings are hurt.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Just
Skip
don't
right over
you can
that.
still was the old way you did it. You became a fan.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't blocked me. I've still got those. The also you've got the newspaper article. That's always
Yes, we're
informative.
doing that now, a weekly column, questions and answers, and Times Free Press. So good feedback on that. I hope that's coming out as positive, so that we're staying out there and keeping the public a little bit educated in what the real estate's all about.
I think it's helpful. I read those articles when they come out, and I'm always trying to go to your stuff that you're writing and the stuff that you've got on the video for a resource for my information. Always been helpful.